cultural heritage.
Okay.
So, where were you raised as a child?
As a child, I was raised in the Philippines, from the northernmost province of the Philippines called Ilocos Norte.
Do you have any sweet memories about your grandparents? If so, what?
Looking back when I was a child, I don't really have that much memories because they were old when I was growing up. I remember when I was 7, my memories of them, they were both sitting and talking to us, telling stories, sharing their food, mostly fruits like star apple, mangoes, guavas, and the like.
So, how hard was life back then?
It's funny how you said life was hard. When I was a child, I don't consider my life as hard because I don't worry about the basic needs like food, shelter, and clothing. All I do is go to the river, play with my friends or my brothers, go pick some fruits, climb up trees. That's it. So I don't say that, although you can tell that life in the Philippines is hard, don't get me wrong, but as a child, I don't really consider my life that hard.
Oh, well, what was the most important thing to you as a child?
I believe the most important thing to me as a child mostly was my memories, but considering it would not be as important if I didn't go to school. It was instilled in me some morals and values. My parents taught me about church. They took me to church. So going back, the most important thing is learning not only the academics, but also learning the good conduct and good behavior.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mom. Did you ever do something that changed your life?
I did a lot of things that changed. I consider life-changing event in my life. The most important, the most valuable thing that changed my life, I consider, is moving over here in the United States. It is very important, I say, because life in the Philippines is different compared to the life that we have here in the United States.
Oh, well, how did you entertain yourself back then? Because there wasn't any technology.
Yeah, it was very different then. We go to the rivers, to the creeks. We swim with my brothers and my sisters. Well, mostly with my brothers, because my sisters were grown up then. We would play some games at the backyard or inside the house, like hide and seek. We would go to my friend's yard, or we go to the farm. We pick some fruits, like, well, we have a star fruit in the backyard, so I remember climbing up that tree most of the time. I also remember going to the rice fields, riding the carabao, or we call it over here water buffalo. And entertainment is very easy. You go to the farm, you pick some fruits or vegetables. That's very entertaining. You go play with your friends, hide and seek, or any game that you think of, that's very entertaining. Back then, yeah, there were televisions, but it is not affordable to most families. So growing up, the televisions, my memories of televisions is going to the neighbors and watching their TV if they let us in. So that's it.
There's one more question that I know you haven't heard me ask, but what kind of food did you eat in the Philippines?
Food is mostly the local delicacy. They are the combination of vegetables called pakbet. It's very famous. It's a mixture of okra, bitter melon, eggplant, and string beans. But food is very healthy and it's very fresh. You go to the farm and you have food. Does that answer your question?